You're going to be out of town.
I leave Tuesday for a cross-country trip.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
gonna drive all the way across the country and see the 12 states I haven't seen.
Oh, that's cool. Nice. Yeah, that would be a lot of driving. What states are you going to? Okay. Cool. Oh, that's cool. Wow. Nice.
Most of them are like Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Connecticut, Delaware.
The ones that are like up there. Yeah.
All the way to
Yeah.
Indiana, Iowa, Kentucky.
Nice. That'll be cool. We've been, oh, Wisconsin. Probably a good time to go to Wisconsin, right? Because it's not as snowy. Really? Yeah. I had a high school friend who her family was from there, and she'd post pictures and just be like, snow everywhere. Yeah. So good thing you're not going in the winter. That'd be a little. Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah. And just driving time would take so much longer in like the rain and the snow. Yeah. Well, that's exciting.
That's like 17 days. And then
Thanks.
in September, at the end of September, I'm leaving for Spain for 5 weeks.
Oh my gosh. That's cool.
I'm supposed to go to Nepal, but Nepal is still kind of shut down
Oh, is it?
because of India is their neighbor.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, and India is really bad right now. Right, yeah. You're like, you are here. Yes. Did you also sign yourself in though? Okay, you're good. If,
When was that person who wrote stamp card?
yeah, if I'll check and make sure she's here. It's probably. It's, hello. Is that Tara? That's Tara. Okay. No. Oh, Tara's coming. So that's not Tara. Okay. Tara. Oh, yeah, Tara D. Now I'm like questioning, is it Tara? Is it Tara? And she doesn't care? Okay. I was listening to a podcast and the girl's name was Tara, but the podcast person kept calling her Tara. And I'm like, that's such a funny name because it's, you want to say it Tara, like Sarah, but some people are Tara. And it's like, how do you define, like put another R in there to make sure that it's Tara, you know, in spelling? Yeah. Oh, is it? Yeah. Oh, I wonder what it is.
It's got at least 3 books on it.
Yeah, you're like, at least there may be more. I'm not sure. Hi, Heather. Sorry, you're probably listening to me gab over there. You're like, what are they talking about? Okay, so today you'll need a kettlebell for swings and an upright row, and then a jump rope if you have it at home. If not, you can do weighted calf raises or something like that.
Okay.
Good to see you, though. Yeah. I'm going to get this so I can see. Okay, there we go. And what was your name? Leah, sorry. I thought you said Mia, and I was like, I don't think that's it. Leah, I'm Sarah. Nice to meet you. So have you been to Fit and Flow before? Oh, awesome. So you kind of know the format of it. Okay. Maybe Christina Blonde. Yeah. So for today's class, you'll need a kettlebell for swings and upright row, and then a jump rope for jump rope. Yeah. Nice to meet you. And you got the stuff. Okay. We're going to get started real soon here. It's just about 5 o'clock. I'll get my mic turned on. That is very loud. I'm going to turn that down. Okay. Okay. It is fun. It's so loud. We are going to get started. You guys can definitely hear me. With just some calf raises. So Nice little calf raisers. Feet can be in a neutral position, or if you want, you can switch up your foot position here with heels in, toes out. Just waking up our calves because we do have lots of jump rope. So waking up those legs, stand nice and tall, crown of our head up towards the ceiling, shoulders rolled back, hands can be at heart or overhead, whatever you feel most comfortable with. Big lift and lower, big squeeze at the top. Just tapping those heels down. Let's do a few more here. We're here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, set those heels down. Take those feet out nice and wide. Take those arms out long and then take it to windmills. So getting a nice stretch on the inside of your leg. Opposite hand reaching towards opposite foot. Standing up tall in the middle. There we go. Feet firm into the earth. Beautiful, ladies. Exhaling at the top. Inhale as you take it down. Let's do 3 more. Let's do 2 more each side. 1 and 1. Let's go 2 and 2. Go ahead, pull those feet back in. Take it to balance high knees. So nice high knees, adding those arms and driving our knees up towards our chest. There we go. Starting to wake up that heart. Get it pumping a little bit faster. We got one more lady coming in right now. Nice high knees. Hello. Welcome. So you'll need a kettlebell and a jump rope. Kettlebells for swings and upright row. And jump ropes are right over here. Let's do 4, 3. We've got 2. Let's do 1 and 1 from here. You can go into balance level jumping jacks. Or if you're wanting to, start to jump it out right here. Hands meeting at the top. Taking those feet out nice and wide. There we go. Heart rate going up. Taking those feet out wide, pulling them in, direct back to center. We're here for about 10 more seconds. There we go, ladies. You're here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and make your way to the end of your mat. Taking it to inchworms. Take a big inhale up. Exhale down. We're going to walk those hands out. Hit your nice strong plank and then walk it back. Reach those hands up to the top. And then take it back down, walk those hands, plant them on the mat, and then walk it out to plank, holding for just a moment, keeping hips in line with shoulders, and then big reach at the top. Hello! Nice, stay in those inchworms for about 20 more seconds, waking up those shoulders. There we go. Keep going, ladies, go to about 10 seconds. So kettlebell, jump rope. You're here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, hold in that plank. Drop those knees down, lift those toes, taking it to balance level push-ups. So dropping our chest down, we have the option to stay on those knees or come up to those toes and do a full push-up. Totally up to you. And what feels best, what your body's ready for. Keeping that belly in nice and tight as you drop down. Awesome. Exhale at the top of that push-up. You've got about 10 more seconds of these. Waking up those shoulders, waking up your core. You're here for 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to make our way up to our feet, taking it to bun kickers so we can step it out or we can start to jog it out. Again, getting our heart rate back up. So far away from you, ladies. There we go. Keep going. Bun kickers right there. Kicking that booty, flicking that heel. We've got some cardio in the first round. Some jump rope. Lots of good stuff. We're going to get nice and sparkly. 10 more seconds here. And then we'll go over round 1. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, 1. In time. Go ahead and take it to happy sacks. While I go through round 1, I'm going to turn down the music. So round 1,
You are right here. So 20 burpees, 20 plank to down dog, Russian twist, surrender lunges, push-ups. You're gonna go through that. First time through, you're gonna hit 50 jump rope and 10 squats. And then after that, you are gonna go through it again. Second time through, hit here, and then again. Third time through, hit here, again. Fourth time through, hit here, yes? So the only difference, squats are changing, amounts are changing on the jump rope. Let's go through these real quick. So burpees, do this with me. Hands go up, hands go down. We step or jump it back. We drop ourselves all the way to the mat, release our hands at the bottom, big press up, step or jump those feet back in, big clap at the top. Then we've got plank to down dog. So join me in your plank. So take it down to your straight arm plank right here. From here, you're going straight arm plank to down dog. If it doesn't feel good to be on those toes, you can be here in that plank and then just shift up to your down dog, or you can also elevate it on a box or a wall if you're at home. Russian twist. Those are here. On your booty, feet can be down or lifted. Twisting side to side, option to add weight. I believe surrender lunges is the next one. Those hands will be behind your head where you want to use your mat, maybe even double it up. You'll step back with your right leg, drop it down. Other leg swings, drive it up, bring those feet forward, step back, opposite leg, drop it down, pull the other leg behind you, and back to standing. Those are 1 equals 1. And then we've got down dog push-ups. So you're here, you're in your down dog with those hips lifted, dropping that head down, big press up. You can also do this on a box or a wall. I think that's everything. So again, go through that, hit the first set of jump rope squats, go through it again, second, and continuing down. Once you get down to the end, you're holding that plank until the end, yes? We excited? We got it? Okay, let's get it. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Starting with those 20 burpees. Taking those hands up, taking them down to the ground. Step those feet back. Release your hands to the bottom. Awesome. 20 of those lovelies, knowing we can elevate it. We can step it out, not necessarily having to jump it. Your level. Big reach at the top with your hands. Woo! There we go, 5 o'clock. You guys are gonna get nice and fuzzy before we slow it out. So 20 burpees, then you've got 20 plank to down dog. Beautiful burpees. Really press yourself up off that ground. Not so much peeling ourselves. There we go. Nice. Way to get your big clap at the top of that movement. Looking fierce, ladies. You can power through this. Lovely 20 burpees. Keep rocking those. Woo. Pulling your feet in. Back, flat feet to those hands. Really coming to that squat position as you pull those feet back up. Remember to breathe. Your own pace. You've got 20. Keep going. Once you're done with those 20, length to down dog. Shifting that weight from your plank, pushing those hips up, allowing your core to power that movement from plank to down dog. So really pulling your lower belly up towards the ceiling, squeezing your lower abs, those hips following that movement. 20 of those here. Taking your gaze between your legs. If we need to, take it to a box, take it to a wall. Take some of the stress out of those wrists. 1 equals 1 on those as well. Push those booties up towards the ceiling. Pull it back to your strong plank. Exhale as you come into plank. Inhale as you take it to down dog. Almost there. You guys are rocking it. One rep, one breath at a time into those Russian twists after plank to down dog. Nice. Way to shift your hips up. Beautiful. Nice work. Awesome. Way to take your gaze between your legs. You guys have got this. This is no easy feat, this board. You guys are tugging along. Keep going. Russian twist. Feet can be down. One foot can be up for half. One foot can be down for the other half. But we twist side to side. Eyes following our hands as we twist. 1 = 1 on those as well. There we go. Let those eyes follow your hands. Really getting into our side body, into those obliques. Then you're into the surrender lunges. So on those surrenders, we can double up our mat so that those knees have a little cushion to go down onto. Hands behind our head, we step back with one leg, drop our knee down, and then pull the other leg to meet it. And then just switch that lead leg every time. Doing 1 = 1. So every time you step back and drop down, that is 1. And then really pulling your leg forward with your core, drawing it forward, belly in tight, pulling towards the back of your spine. You guys are almost to that first set of jump rope, first set of squats. Don't stop, get it right here. This one is a burner, keep on going. Nice in it, into that jump rope. So you've got first set of jump rope with 50 and then 10 squats. Once you finish there, you're back up to the top. So once we get through those down dog push-ups, you're here. Once you finish there, you're up to the top. So lots of jump rope. So first set of jump rope, you've got 50, then 10 squats. Then you're back to those burpees. What? Is this half an hour? No, we'll probably be here for about 10 minutes or so. You got it, getting nice and spread. Down dog push-ups after your surrender lunges. Lots of jump rope, pulling that belly in nice and tight, elbows in tight. Awesome way to get into that jump rope, elbows in tight in the jump rope, belly in strong, looking forward, nice small little hop. Once you're finished with that first set of jump rope, first set of squats, going into that lift one more time. Here's some nice speed on those jump rope. Awesome, ladies. Go, Heather. Nice job. You're back to those burpees once you're done with your first set of jump rope. So once you get through those 50 and squats, you're back into your burpees. Nice job. Beautiful squats. We didn't keep those booties down. Just so high. You can always add that kettlebell to your squat if you want a little bit more. Right back into those burpees. Once you finish your 10 squats in the first set, back to the top. You got this, Leah. Nice. Hit that second set super strong. Set a goal for yourself. Maybe you want to get it to a certain number of jump rope. Maybe you want to get through that lift. Maybe you want to do a few double unders. Set a goal. Focus in. Set your intentions for this board. You got it. We're going to get right into that second set of burpees. Neutral gaze in our plank when we shift from that down dog. Woo. You guys got this, keep going. Beautiful down dog, Tara, nice. I know it's a lot of burpees, you guys can do this. Modify as you need to. Maybe you start with high level, maybe you take it down as you move through those. Nice to down dog, nice to run and lunges, keeping those arms forward. Shifting our gaze from plank. Arms going back. Where do you want to get to on that board? Focus on the rep, the set you're on right now. Take a nice big inhale through your nose, exhale out. Let that breath help you through whatever you're on. Woo. Nice Russian twist. We're gonna follow your hands. Strong back, slowly our shoulder blades back towards our booties. You've got this. You're here for about 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. You guys got it? Tail end right here. Set a goal. Where do you want to get to the next 2 minutes on this board? Maybe get to that next set of jump rope. Get to the next exercise on that list. Keeping those elbows wide in our surrender lunges, just like you would in a crunch. Standing up nice and tall at the top of that lunge. Here we go. Almost there. You have about 90 seconds left. We're going to drive those knees forward in those lunges. Using that strong lower core. You've got about 1 minute left. Less than 60 seconds. Then we move and groove on from this board. Nice jump rope. Tiny little hops at the bottom of that jump rope. Woo. We've got about 45 seconds left. 45 seconds. So here we go. Elbows in tight. Looking good. Finish strong. Almost there. Light tap of those feet on the ground with our jump rope. Beautiful spot. Way to add those arms in. Woo! We are so close. You have about 10 seconds. 10 seconds right here. Finish strong. All the way to the end. You're here for 5. Yeah, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Nice work, ladies. You can set that jump rope down. We can grab a drink of water. You guys did amazing. We're gonna keep that jump rope close by So next round, we've got sets of 2 exercises. We're gonna do each for about 30 seconds. And then between the 2 exercises, we're gonna grab our rope. Yes, yes? So first exercise, I feel like most of you know it. We did it in warm up. You've got those lovely push-ups. So you can be on your knees or on your toes, dropping that chest down. Second one is set kettlebell swings. So we can always drop the weight if it's too much. Feet about hip width apart, hinging our hips back. And then big push with those hips to send that weight about eye level. 30 seconds, we're gonna start with those push-ups. Get yourself set down on the ground. Start with your hardest level of push-up. Make your way down as you need to. Let's rock it. 30 seconds here. 3, 2, 1, and down. You're into your push-up. Elbows are going to the corners of the room, not at 90 degrees, not at 180. We're dropping down. Big lift up. You're already halfway there. You've got about 15 seconds left. Then we're going to come up to those feet. In about 10 seconds, grab our kettlebell in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're up to our feet. Grab that weight. We're going into our swings. Let's get that 30 seconds. Go ahead and go. So taking that weight, arms are long, hips are doing the work. So we're hinging our hips back, pushing them behind us, then taking that weight about to eye level. Arms are just the pendulum. We're here for about 10 more seconds. Then we're gonna grab our rope. Keep swinging it out. Woo. Take it down, big lift up. Big squeeze at the top with our booty. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, set that weight down. Grab your rope before we move to our next set of 2 exercises. We have 30 seconds of rope. You can choose, you can do single, you can do double unders, whatever you want to do with your rope. We're here for 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go. Jump it up. Almost tight. You're whisking your eggs, your pancakes, whatever you want to whisk, just like you would. Rotating the wrist, getting the movement from the rope, from the wrist. Pull that belly in nice and tight, strong core. You're here for about 10 more seconds. Then we're going to take it to our next 2. Start to add a little bit more speed to that rope. Yeah, look at you. You're here for 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Next, we're into speed squats. So dropping it down, really speedy in your squat. 30 seconds here. Go ahead and go. So we push our booty down. Big lift up. 30 seconds. Speed squats. Feet about hip width apart. Weights heavy in those heels. You're about halfway there. After this, we've got flutter kicks. We're going to take it down to the mat in about 10 seconds. Down and up. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Make your way down to that mat. Going into flutter kicks. Feet are flexed and you're fluttering out. They can be big flutter kicks. They can be down nice and low. Tiny compact movement or a big movement. 30 seconds, lower back. Press into the mat to no space between your back and the mat. We're about halfway. Then we're going to grab our rope. Flutter, flutter, flutter. Maybe mix it up, maybe take it down nice and low. Less than 10 seconds. Then we're up to those feet. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Roll yourself up to those feet. Grab your rope. 30 seconds. Jump rope. Let's get it. Make sure those shoes are tied. We're ready to go. 3, 2, 1, and jump it up. There it is. 30 seconds here. Getting those jumps in. Getting that cardio in. Try to add some speed. Go a little bit faster than you did last set. You have it in you right here. We're halfway there. Keep pushing, ladies. You're here for about 10 more seconds. Woo. Roll your shoulders back, beautiful posture. Nice. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Grab that kettlebell. 30 seconds. We've got kettlebell upright row. So weights at our hips. We're drawing our elbows up. Weight to chest and lower down. And go. 30 seconds. Lift and lower. Soft bend in our knees. Belly's in strong. Elbows drive up. Just about to shoulder height. There we go. Whew. Eyes are forward. We've got about 15 seconds left. In there. And lower. Taking the weight up to chest height. And then back towards our hips. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. We're gonna take it to high knees. So you can do balance or you can run it out. We're here for 30 seconds. And go, drive those knees up. Add those arms in. If you don't wanna speed it up, we can also add a weight to our chest. And be right here with those high knees. Marching it out. Looking fierce, ladies. Finish this fit portion nice and strong. 10 more seconds. Then we're gonna grab our jump rope. Drive it up. Pulling that knee toward your chest. Shifting the weight to the other foot. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab your rope. 30 seconds right here. 2 more times with this rope. Second to last time with our rope. 3, 2, 1, and go. Jump it out. Everybody looks good. Beautiful form. Way to get those hops in. Love the small little hops I'm seeing. That rope isn't very big, so it can be nice and tiny. You've got about 10 seconds. Then we're into our last set. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let that rope set it down. We're going to use it one more time. Next one, we're into jacks. 30 seconds and go. We can do some power jacks, or we can just do regular good old jacks. In those balance, stepping it out, hands meeting at the top. Still having that speed with it. There it is, ladies. 10 more seconds. Keep pushing, maybe take it up a level for a few. We're gonna take it to the ground in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're down to that ground. Going into sit-ups, 30 seconds. Feet are on the ground. Sit-ups or crunches, so crunches. Lifting our shoulder blades, sit-ups. Coming all the way to the top. 30 seconds and go. So crunches, elbows wide, hands behind our head, shoulder blades lifted, gaze up at the ceiling, or hips to knees. In those sit-ups, we can cross our arms, lifting all the way up, then back down. Exhale at the top of your crunch, at the top of your sit-up. You've got less than 10 seconds. You're here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab your rope one more time. 30 seconds here. 30 seconds with our rope. Last time here. 3, 2, 1, and go. Woo. Make sure you have your handle. Here we go. Best set yet. Last set. Best set. Add some speed. Maybe single it out. Last time. So you can say kudos to our rope. You've got about 10 seconds. Push for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. We can set that rope down. Not quite done. So we're going to go through that list all together without the jump rope, not breaks, but without the jump rope. 20 seconds each exercise, starting with our push-ups, moving all the way down, and then we move into flow. So go ahead and make your way down to the mat. Get yourself set up in your push-up position. 20 seconds. Go ahead and go. So we drop it down. We lift it up, belly staying. Pulled up away from the ground. 20 seconds, you've got 15 seconds left. You're 5 seconds in. Halfway there, 10 more seconds. Get a few more reps in. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're up to our feet. Grab that weight. Kettlebell swings. 20 seconds and go. Push your hips back like there's a wall behind you. Those glutes are trying to tap it. Big lift. Arms long, elbows unlocked. Almost there. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We can set that weight down, taking it to speed spots. So dropping it down, big lift up. 20 seconds. Add that speed. Add those arms. Pulling arms up, dropping them down. 10 more seconds here. Then we're into our flutter kicks. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're down on the ground. Laying down on our back. Feet going long. Flexing our feet. Back pressing to the mat. And go. Flutter it out. Shoulder blades lifted. Chin off our chest. You have that imaginary apple, orange, whatever you want there. 10 seconds left. Then we're into our upright row. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll yourself up. Grab your weight. Upright row, 20 seconds. And go. Get right into it. Weights at our hips. Drive our elbows up. Lift. And down. We're already halfway. So we're into our high knees. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it to high knees. You can take that weight to your chest, or you can add some speed to it. Whatever works best for your body. This is your hour. 20 seconds here. And we've got jumping jacks and sit-ups left. Then we flow it out. You've got about 10 more seconds. If you're adding that speed, pick it up just a tad. If you have that weight, keep it right there. You're here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Set that weight down, out of your way, going into jacks. And go, 20 seconds. Hands come all the way to the top. There it is. Long arms, palms facing forward. 15 seconds left. Then we finish it off with our sit-ups. A little bit of core. So 5 seconds. Get a few more in. 3, 2, 1. Down to the ground. Crunches or sit-ups. 20 seconds. And go. Last 20 seconds. Then we get to take off our footwear if we want. Get into a barefooted socks and stretch it out. You're about halfway. You have 10 more seconds. If you're in that crunch, really energizing your belly down towards the ground, getting a squeeze on your abdominals every time you lift. You're good for 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, set that head down on the mat. Take your arms up overhead. Extend your feet out nice and long in front of you. Just finding your breath here. Fingertips reaching, toes reaching. I'm just gonna dim the lights real quick. Go ahead, stay right there. Maybe closing those eyes for a few seconds. Setting your intentions for this next half of class. Arms are rolled overhead. Feet are reaching out. Toes are reaching. Allow those eyes to close. I'm gonna dim the lights down. Take a nice big inhale through your nose and press it out through your mouth. Feeling that belly lift and then lower as you inhale and exhale. Nice. While we're down here, let's just pull those arms out to a T, working those palms up. Just taking a few moments here. So arms out to our side, palms flipped up. Just letting ourselves sink into the mat. And then let's cross our right arm over our chest, taking our left arm up and over. So just like a stretch we do when we're standing. So wrapping our left arm around our right elbow, pushing down. There we go. Getting a nice lengthen through the back of our arm. Stay on this side for about 10 more seconds. Our eyes can even follow over the shoulder that is down on the ground. And slowly switch sides. So take it to a nice big open. And then bring the other arm across your chest, wrapping the opposite arm up and over. Let's stay on this side for 10 more seconds. Maybe rolling out the wrist of the arm that is long. And then slowly release, just taking those arms out to a T once again, palms flipped up. And then lift our forearms up off the ground. So almost coming to like a goal post with our palms facing down towards our feet. And then let's drop our hands down towards the ground, fingertips down towards the ground, and then pull them back. So pushing our hands down and then dropping them back. We did some planks. We did some burpees. So just getting some movement back to our wrists. Few more here. And then go ahead, take your arms up overhead. One more time, reaching your fingertips. And then slowly roll your way up to a seated position. Once we're here, if you haven't already, you can take off our shoes. Keep them on if you would like to, or stay barefoot in your socks, whatever you feel most comfortable with. Once we're in that footwear that we want to be in, let's go ahead and cross our legs here. Taking one hand to each knee. And then let's just roll out our neck. So rolling it one direction and then back the other way. And then slowly bring that head back to center. Let's draw our chin down towards our chest. Then gaze up at the ceiling and take it back down. Lift up. And let's bring our head back to center. Taking our left hand over to our right knee. Right hand going behind us. Getting a nice twist. So gaze going over our back shoulder. And then this hand really pulling on that knee. Getting a twist. Taking our gaze behind us. About 10 more seconds here and then switch sides. And then slowly pull it back to center. With the other hand to your opposite knee. Fingertips spread out nice and wide in the hand that is behind you. Eyes following your shoulder. Take a big breath in, exhale out, get a bigger twist on this side. And then bring it back to center. Take a big inhale all the way up. Exhale down. One more time, big inhale. And this time, let that heart fall, that chest fall down towards the ground, down towards those ankles. Reach those hands out nice and long. Reaching those fingertips. Maybe that booty can even come up off the ground a little. Big, big reach with those hands.
Letting that head drop down towards the ground. Maybe closing those eyes for just a few moments. And then slowly start to walk your hands back. From here, we're gonna walk our hands all the way behind us. We can turn our hands so fingertips are face, whatever is behind us here. And then really press your hands into the ground, pushing your chest up towards the ceiling, taking your gaze up there as well. Pushing your belly forward, chest forward, and pulling our shoulders down away from our ears. Getting a nice open through our shoulders, through our chest, a little bit through the bicep. Maybe we can rotate our head side to side while we're here, getting a stretch through the neck. I'm going to stay right here for about 10 seconds. So try to push up a little bit higher with that chest, with that belly. And then slowly pull yourself back down, walk those hands forward, and then let's find your way up to our feet. So taking those feet into the ground, find your way to the back of your mat, those feet facing forward, about hip width apart. Take a big inhale up and exhale down, reaching for those toes. Big inhale, exhale down. Reaching all the way up and back down. Let's do that 2 more times. Big inhale, reach, exhale. 1 more time here, all the way up. And then take it back down. From here, let's pull those feet in a little bit tighter right here. Reach for those toes. And then we're gonna take it to a halfway lift. So pulling our hands up to our quads, pressing those hands firmly into our quads. Bend through those knees, booties down towards the ground, pulling our elbows in nice and tight. Finding a flat back. Drawing our shoulders down. And then take it to forward fold. Let's do that a few more times. Take it to halfway lift. Drawing that belly in away from your mat below you. And then forward fold. Halfway lift. Let's do that 2 more times. Take it down to forward fold. And last time, halfway lift. Hanging out here for about 10 seconds. Drawing those elbows into our sides. Here we go. Beautiful flat back. Eyes down at the ground, chin off our chest, so our neck is super long. And then go ahead, release it down. Take the hands down to the mat, soft bend through the knees. From here, we're gonna lengthen our legs out. So unlocking those knees, and then nice bend through the knees. So we should feel that through the back of our legs as we bend, and then lengthen back up, pressing our legs fully, extending them all the way. So bend, and then a little extend up. Let's do 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, take those hands back down to the ground. This time, walk it out all the way to your plank. Hanging here for just a moment. From here, we're gonna shift to down dog. So pushing our hips up, drawing our head through our arms. And then let's just pedal out those feet, those heels. So dropping one heel and then the other, getting a nice stretch through our calves. Did a lot of jump ropes, a lot of plyometrics. There we go. A few more each side. And then go ahead, bring those knees down to the ground. Pull your hands underneath your shoulders. Going into a nice tabletop. Extend your left leg behind you. Taking the tips of those toes, pressing them into the mat. And then really pressing our hips back, getting a stretch through our calves once again. Shifting our arms so they're almost at an angle.
And then go ahead, pull that leg in, send the other leg back, pressing those toes into the ground. Again, stretching out through our calf here. Taking a nice big breath in. And exhale out. Pull your knee in. Take those knees about hip width apart or so. Let's go through cat-cow, drawing our chin to our chest. And then letting that belly drop down towards the ground. Leading the movement with our tailbone. So we're tucking it under. And then we're sending it up towards the ceiling. Let's do 4. 3 more here. 3. 2. And 1 more. And then find your way back to a nice neutral spine. Tuck those toes under. Send those hips up. Finding downward dog just for a moment. From here, we're gonna lift our left foot up. And then pull it forward between those hands. Finding a nice lunge. We can stay right here, or if it feels better, we can drop our back knee down to the ground and stay in this lunge. So option to keep that knee lifted, or you can drop it down to the mat and keep those toes tucked. We're gonna stay on this side for about 15 more seconds. Really pushing those hips down towards the ground. Option to pull both hands on the inside of your front foot. And then slowly take that leg back. Hit your plank once you're there. And then shift it up to down dog. And then go ahead, shoot your right leg up. And then pull it forward. Whew. Maybe it needs a little help from a hand. Drawing it forward. Finding a lunge on this side. Whew. Getting a stretch again through the hamstring of the front leg. Always option to drop that knee down to the ground right here. Staying on this side for about 10 more seconds. Giving this side just as much love as that first side. Big inhale. Exhale out. Let's step that leg back. Hit that plank. Send it up to downward dog. And then go ahead, take a look up towards your hands. Step those feet in, finding forward fold. And then roll all the way up. Once you're there, take those feet out nice and wide. Finding a wide straddle. Take a big inhale. Exhale down, reach those hands down to the ground. Just like we did when those feet were tucked in real tight, we're gonna bend those knees and then extend our legs fully. So again, getting a stretch on the back of the legs, a little bit through the hip flexors. We drop our booty down, bend the knees, and then lift our booty up and unlock the knees. Let's do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, hold those legs long. Let's take our right hand down to the ground, fingertips, it can be full palm, and then lift your left arm up and over, taking your gaze, following that arm, getting a nice twist here. And then we should get a little or a big stretch through the inside of our right leg. Eyes following the hand up. 10 more seconds on this side, then we'll take it to the other. Slowly pull your left hand down, set it down on the ground. Give me full hand, give me fingertips, and then take your right arm along. Again, eyes following up. Getting the stretch on the opposite side. And then slowly bring that hand down to meet the other. From here, we're gonna walk those hands over to our left ankle, wrapping those hands behind our leg, getting a nice little pull on that leg. Stretching out the inside of this side once again.
pushing this thigh down towards the ground. And then walk it back to center. Take those hands over to the opposite leg. Giving that leg a nice little grip with those fingertips. And then bring it back to center. From here, we're going to take our toes and we're going to point them to the right side, to the front of your mat. So making like a little triangle, pulling your back foot in. So left foot should be back, right foot should be forward. If not, that's okay. We'll hit both sides. So finding a little triangle, both legs nice and straight, and then chest dropping down towards that ground. Hands reaching down towards the front ankle, spreading those toes out nice and wide. So this will get into the back of your leg again. So both legs fully extended, feet fully planted on the earth. Staying right here for about 10 more seconds. Hands lightly pressing on the front leg. Take a big breath in, big exhale out. Take those toes, point them forward once again, and then go ahead, draw them over to the opposite side. So both feet planted on the mat. Again, hands reaching towards the shin, the ankle, if that feels okay. And both feet on the mat and both legs nice and long. Pushing your hips back, so almost like a hip hinge. Chest dropping heavy. Staying right here for 10 more seconds. And then go ahead, pull those feet back to center. Again, take a nice big wide straddle. Drop those hands down to the ground one more time. Let that head fall heavy. Drawing that chin to the chest. And then go ahead, lift your hands up off the ground. Grab each elbow, opposite hand to opposite elbow. And then just sway side to side. Finding that ragdoll. And release your hands down. Slowly start to pull your feet into center. Finding a forward fold. And then lift all the way up. Standing nice and tall. Take your hands up. If you hit that rope, take your hands up overhead. Bringing those fingertips together. Interlocking those hands. And then do a little baby back bend. Just pushing those hands behind you. Pushing your stomach forward. And bring it back to center. Let's do that 2 more times. Push it back. Bring it back to center. And 1 more time, push it back. And bring it back to center. Keep those hands up overhead. We're gonna tip over to the right. Getting some length through our left side. Trying to draw this elbow almost down towards the ground. And back to center. Ooh. And over to the left. Building a stretch to the side body on the opposite side. And bring it back to center. Release those hands. Take a big inhale all the way up. Exhale down. 1 more time, big inhale up. Take those hands down by our sides. From here, we can find our way down to our booty, down to our back, however you need to get there. Taking your legs along in front, just like we started, dropping that head down. Taking your arms up overhead. Extending those toes, extending those feet. Finding your length. And then slowly take your hands down by your sides, palms down on the ground. Pull your feet in towards your glutes. So hands pressed into the ground, and then let's sway those legs side to side, letting them drop to the left and then over to the right. A few more each side.
Awesome. And then bring it back to center. Go ahead, take your right leg. You're gonna cross it over your left. So just like you were in a seated position and you're crossing your legs. There we go. So really side to thigh here. And then here, take your hands to each foot and pull those feet down towards the ground, down towards your glutes. Resting your head on the mat, getting a nice stretch on the top leg through that glute. And slowly start to release your hands off each of those feet. Take them down, your feet down to the ground once again, and then cross left over right. So just like you were sitting, crossing your legs, reach those hands to each foot. And again, pull those feet down towards the ground. Long arms. Stay on this side for 10 more seconds. Inhale in, exhale out. One more time, deep breath in. Press it out. And slowly release your hands from your feet. Take your legs out long in front of you. One more big reach up overhead with our hands. And then take our hands down by our sides. This time flipping our palms up towards the ceiling. So finding our Savasana. We can let those feet fall open to each side. Letting those eyes close. Relaxing through our face, letting the tension go through our forehead, through our cheeks. Maybe have a slight open with your lower jaw. Allowing your shoulders to fall into the mat. And just taking the next 30 seconds or so all to yourself. Maybe doing a review of what parts, muscles need a little bit more love. The next 30 seconds are all yours. Slowly start to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. And then let's go ahead and pull your knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice little hug. Maybe roll forward and back. And then when you're ready, go ahead and roll yourself up to a seated position. We can cross our legs at the top. Let's do some shoulder rolls back. Shoulder rolls forward. And let's take a big inhale up, reaching those hands. Exhale out, press it out. One more time, big inhale. Bring those hands together and pull down the heart. Good job, ladies. Happy Thursday. You guys did amazing. Always good to have you here. Nice to see some lovely faces that I haven't seen in a while, new faces. Trying to turn down the volume on this thing. Boop, boop, boop. How are we feeling this week? Hot? Yeah, it's been very warm. I'm hoping it cools down. Was it nice, the weather? It is very hazy. Yeah. I'm definitely ready for like all their
like sweatshirts,